Hello everyone and welcome to your overview of February 2022. So this is a message for everyone. It can relate to your twin flame journey or career, it can relate to what you're going through with your physical body, anything with family, personal life, anything that means something to you. And February is the month of love. We've got Valentine's Day in February, so it can be a very exciting time. It can also be a very lonely time. It can bring up fears, it can bring up pain. And what the angels are telling me this month is, because of this potent energy this year, and the fact that on the 1st of February we move from the year of the ox in the Chinese zodiac, which was all about patience and calm and taking our time and being flexible and adaptable, we move from that energy into the water tiger, which is all about harnessing power and moving through your emotions and feeling everything and taking control by realizing how brave and strong you are, becoming courageous, things moving forward, things starting to make sense, clarity coming in. There's a huge shift in the dynamic of twin flame journeys and our own connection with our own self. So there's going to be a lot of clarity that starts to come in February. So because of that, there's also going to be this kind of wave of purging fears. So things are going to be brought out into the open or into the forefront of our awareness. So we deal with all of that. So I'm going to be doing the horoscope readings for February for each individual sign. Now, you can watch that from your own perspective of your own sign, whether it's Sun, Moon, Venus or Rising, or you can cross-watch that for your twin. But when I'm tapping in with those readings, they always give me the energy from both sides or both points of view, from your perspective and from the perspective of your twin flame and how it all affects your journey. So what I'm really feeling for this month energetically, before I even use any cards, is that there's going to be a lot of fear being released to move things forward. So if you're going through anything, if you're getting triggered by anything, if anything seems challenging to you, before you react to it with fear or negativity or pain, take a moment to take a step back to observe it and process it and think, wow, isn't that interesting? Why is that happening to me now? What is that teaching me right now? And it's also about learning to see things from your perspective. So instead of blaming the other person or the situation or the government or the pandemic or anything else, before you blame others, look within and say, what am I learning from this? What is their pain or, their kind of way they are dealing with me or things they're saying to me? How is that hurting me? How is it affecting me? Because nothing can hurt you or affect you without your permission, because you have that power. That's how powerful you are, not only as a twin flame or a light worker, but as a spiritual being having a human experience. You've come here to learn, and what you learn is to harness your power, to realize how powerful you are, who you are, that no one can affect your vibration or your energy field or your energy or your emotions without your say-so. And that's what you're learning this month. So it's like all the fears and all the doubts and all the struggles, they're all going to come up to the surface for healing. And remember, where the wound is, that's where the light goes in. That's what Rumi said. The wound is where the light goes in. That's where we learn. That's where we heal. That's where we grow. And we learn that when we feel weak, when we go through struggles, when we feel like, can we go on? And we feel vulnerable, it's not a weakness, it's a strength, because it grows our soul, it makes us stronger. We become warriors on this journey. And I feel Archangel Michael all around you this month, giving you strength to carry on, to fight those fears, to carry on your journey, to stand strong. Because he says to you, get up warrior, get up soldier, I've got you and you've got this. I also feel the beauty angel, Archangel Jophiel, all around you, helping you to see through the eyes of love instead of looking at things with fear. So you look through or past the pain and you realize it's actually working for you, that everything is working for you, not happening to you, or it's happening to you for you. So we see through the illusion. And if you're feeling lonely, especially around Valentine's Day, or you're triggered because your person is with a karmic partner, or there's any of those feelings, it's an opportunity to love yourself more, to give more to yourself. That if you feel there's anything missing in your life, start giving it back to yourself. It's like the angels are saying, stop looking to others to fill your cup up. Fill your own cup up yourself first. And then when we give to ourselves, our cup is so overflowing that there's nothing else we can do but give to others and give love and be of service and feel all the love for everyone. So this month is a month of self-love. That's what February is all about. But it's about realizing that the more love we have to give, the more love we are given. So when we are overflowing with love, we see it everywhere, and love is surrounding you this month. You'll see love everywhere. If you're seeing couples holding hands, or couples in love, or a mother embracing a child, it's about love. It's showing you a preview of what's coming for you. That the universe loves you so much, it wants to bless you. So even if on Valentine's Day you're feeling lost, alone, because you're not with your person, remember, things change in a heartbeat, in the click of your fingers. So you may be kind of apart from your twin flame this Valentine's Day, but next Valentine's Day, it's going to be a whole different scenario. And I remember what it was like for me before union on big events, big occasions like Valentine's Day, like Christmas, like New Year's Eve, like birthdays. And, it was painful, especially, while I was learning who I was too and overcoming jealousy and fear, realizing that I was enough. And that's what the angels want you to know. You are enough. And you have everything within you and around you this moment to feel enough. So don't get triggered or jealous. Instead, see it as an opportunity to grow, to take back your power, to know your truth. So what I'm going to do, because I'm doing all the horoscope readings right now, I'm going to bring into this reading today about February and the overview of it, all the cards that I'm using for those readings, so we can have a general look or a general overview of what's going on. So I'm going to start with the messages from heaven. This is the Guided by Angels deck. This is by me. So what's the angel message for all of us in February? One card. We're going to use the Witch's Tarot. What's the tarot message for everyone in February? Okay, one card. What do we need to know from our soul? How is our soul healing in February? Twin Soul Healing Oracle by me. What's the energy? What's being healed? Straight out the deck, jumped out there. We're going to do a message from spirit. So a message from your loved ones, your spirit guides, your animal guides. What's the message for everyone in February? Look how it jumped out there. We're going to use the Romantic Love Oracle and Affirmations. So what do we need to know about love, about Valentine's Day? What affirmation can we use to boost our vibe during February? Jumped out the deck, quite a few coming out here. This one's powerful. Let's do a message from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine about February, or your person. What do they want you to know in February? Here we go. Okay, jumping out the deck here, a few cards. I'm taking what's jumping. What do we need to know about any karmic situations? Karmic partner, job, anything that feels karmic to us, like a lesson, or feels toxic, like we've outgrown it. What do we need to know about karmic situations or energies in February? That's the one. Couple coming out, I'm taking them. Okay. And we're also going to use Sincerely Yours by our soul sister, the Divine Masculine XO, the Empress M. What do we need to know about February? Straight out there. Look at this. I'm going to show you this one first, okay, because it's turned over. And this one then. Wait for me, please. Wait for me, please. So the message here is, now there's a double message in this. So first of all, we know that this is coming from our person. So your Divine Masculine is asking you to wait for them. Please wait for me while I sort out my stuff and get everything into place. This is also a message for you to them, asking you to wait for them. So it's about knowing that you belong together, and it's about having patience. Wait for me, please. I also feel this is a message from your angels, your guides, and the universe saying, wait for me, please. In other words, it's a message from Archangel Metatron saying to you, your journey is in divine timing. So wait, it's all aligning. everything's catching up with you. You know, everything's moving towards you. So it's like the angels saying, chill. You know, it's okay, chill. It's all going to work out. There's nothing to fear. And in karmic situations, look at this, I've made up my mind to leave. So there's also going to be some karmic endings occurring during February. So, or making that conscious choice, making that decision, finally coming to terms with that. That's what needs to happen. And I feel this is also your person, if they are in that situation, saying to you, please wait for me. I've made up my mind. I've made the decision now to leave. You may have made a decision to leave a job, okay? You may have made a decision to change your career and work more on your purpose and what's more in alignment with your soul mission and journey. So there's going to be some changes coming in February that affect your future. So that could be moving on from something, leaving a job, leaving a situation, karmic endings and twin flame journeys, but also leaving behind fear and facing fears. And that's why as well things can still be taking a bit of time. We've also got, I'm grateful for the time that we've shared. So gratitude is also going to be very powerful for February. So be grateful for everything. Be grateful for the time you've shared with your twin flame, even if you're in separation now. Be grateful for the time you've shared with other lovers or friends or family members, even if they've passed over. Be grateful for the time you've shared with people in the physical world because they've grown your soul, they've evolved your soul and helped you to know who you are. So be grateful for everything. Be grateful for what was, be grateful for what is, and be grateful for what's yet to come. So gratitude is the right attitude to have in February. I wish you would disappear. So there's going to be some energy where we want things that aren't serving us to disappear. You know, we may not want to deal with it, but we have to. So we may just be putting out to the universe, I hope this person disappears, or I hope this job just disappears, or this burden disappears. So the angels are saying to you, remember, be careful what you wish for, because what you wish can manifest. So you may be having an argument with someone, and you think, I wish you'd just disappear. Remember that, just be careful what you wish for. You know, when I think back to my younger years, you know, I'm 45 now, but when I think back to my younger years, and I remember when I was growing up and I used to think, I wish my mum or dad would disappear because I didn't want to talk to them at that moment, or I was angry with them or going through something. If I could go back in time, I would never say that, because I would love to have time with them now, because obviously they've passed over. So, you know, I would love that. I mean, my dad's been passed over, you know, it'll be 22 years in March. 22 years. And I'm like, what? Where does time go, you know? So I'd give anything to kind of go back in time and have those conversations. So if you're thinking, I wish they'd disappear, remember they are teaching you something. So just think, I wish the pain would disappear. I wish the frustration or the anger would disappear. Instead, become the observer, and then you don't need anyone to disappear. That's why we don't need to block anyone. You know, because we don't need to, because if we're operating through love and something is operating through fear, the love will overcome fear, so that fear energy will just dissipate from our vibration. Stop shouting at me. So again, there could be, you know, some shouting going on in karmic situations, some arguments where you're thinking, stop shouting at me, I just wish you would disappear. So you're being reminded to see things through the eyes of love, and instead of reacting in fear, respond with love. Try and see the other person's point of view. And this may also be your own self shouting at you to make a change, shouting at you to do something differently. And you're saying, stop shouting at me. It could be the ego saying something, because the ego brings in fears and struggles and illusion. Stop it, you know, you're saying it's okay. You're saying to yourself, I'm okay, I'm safe, I'm loved. They're giving me fear, releasing fear. If you think my journey is easy, then you were wrong. So obviously your journey isn't easy because it's your journey. And their journey isn't easy because it's their journey. Now, you may be looking at your twin flame, or your mother or a sister or a friend, and thinking, wow, you've got it so easy. But they're letting you know they haven't. It may seem easy to you because it's not your journey. You may have overcome something that they still need to overcome. So for you, it's easy. you may be struggling with something that they may find easy. So remember, everyone's journey is unique and different and special to them. So never judge anyone. Don't look at anyone and think they've got it easier than you, because everyone goes through their own fears, their own struggles, and their own challenges that they need to overcome. So have compassion for others. Have compassion for your twin flame. Have compassion for your friends or anyone who's triggering to you, and try and think outside the box. You are the sunlight. So you're being reminded of your light and your radiance and your power as a light worker, as an empath, as a starseed, as a twin flame, a spiritual being having a physical experience on planet Earth. So you are the sunlight, and your person sees you that way. So you're being reminded, whatever's happening, to keep shining your light. Don't dim your light to fit in with anybody. Don't dim your light because it may seem easier to you. Be different. Dare to be different. Stand out from the crowd. You are a leader and you are light. So you are the sunlight, and the angels are reminding you of that. That's reminding you that you are the lighthouse that guides everything where it's meant to be. And your light is what attracts things to you. I'm making a decision towards our union. So you're making decisions about your own future, about the kind of relationship that you want, whether that's with your twin flame or with your family or with anyone. And they are making a decision towards you. So there's big decisions and changes happening in February, and that's why there's a lot of karmic change, a lot of changes around jobs and careers and moving towards mission, because we're moving from the ox into the tiger. So we're moving from patience into action. Very powerful. And the water tiger is about emotion, movement, change, visualization, making things happen. I find it hard to show my love. So I use sex as a way to show my affection and love. So, if you're a person, and we've got Valentine's Day coming up, if they start sending you sexy emojis or getting a bit frisky with you or wanting to have sexy pictures of you or anything that makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable or makes you feel like that's all they're interested in or that's all they want, before you react in fear, think outside the box. That may be their way of how they are showing you they love you. George showed me that as a divine masculine, because I used to get triggered by that and think, is that all he's after? But it isn't. You learn that people handle things different than you. And the angels are reminding you that too. Just because someone doesn't handle a situation the way you would handle it doesn't mean it's wrong. It means that's the way you handle it, and that's the way they handle it. So we have to learn to have compassion for others and think outside the box and try and get in their head and becoming the observer. Isn't that interesting? Why are they behaving that way? What is that showing me about them and showing me about me? So if they're being a bit sexy, flirty, wanting to get intimate with you, and you're thinking, what, this has come out the blue, you can't just contact me after 2 years and expect me to be all intimate with you. Try and see it from their point of view. It may be their way of showing you the care. We've got, I'm taking, they give me talking, the word talking. I'm taking responsibility towards our connection. I'm talking about our connection. So this feels like there's communication coming in here. I'm taking responsibility. That means I'm owning up. That's a big message that says I'm owning up to this connection. I'm owning up to my part in it. So taking responsibility, working out what you want, thinking outside the box, coming to terms with things that need to change. So again, a lot going on up here, with both of you during this month of love. We've also got we will be reunited. So that's beautiful, especially if they don't contact you on Valentine's Day, or they may be with someone else around Valentine's Day and it hurts and it triggers you. You'll be together. You'll be reunited. You're going to come back together. So let go of any fears around that and know the truth that you are twin flames. You are, one soul, and that you'll be united in love. So you'll be reunited. You can't not be. What's meant for you will be for you. So try and let go of the fear around the when, the how, the if, any karmic situation, because things are being released. I'm trying to understand our connection. So there's a lot of thinking and processing going on in February for the divine masculine, because he's trying to work out what to do. He knows he needs to make changes. He's trying to come to terms with the connection and work out what it is. And he needs time sometimes to process that. They always give me the scenario of Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas, the Pumpkin King, you know. What he does is, he lives in Halloween Town, but he's craving more. And that's like the masculine being in their 3D world, but they're craving more because they know there's something missing, and that's you. So he finds Christmas Town, and he goes in, it's all magical and bright, and there's singing and dancing. He's like, wow, what is this? So he comes into contact with you, his divine feminine, and it's like going into Christmas Town. Oh, it's all new. What's all this? It's magical. So when he gets back to Halloween Town, he shuts himself away to work it out. He does experiments and he's trying to understand. And that's what your masculine does. So if he's quiet, blocking you in silence of the separation, he's trying to work out what it is. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong. And what Sally does in The Nightmare Before Christmas, she sends him love and light. She actually sends him like a basket with all provisions in, like drinks and foods and things like that. But you don't have to do that. What that is you sending them your energetic love and your energetic light, and you trusting them to find their way. So it's really about you trusting them to understand the connection, that they are being guided. Remember, they are the other half of you, and you're being guided. So you have to trust that there's divine intervention going on, and the angels in the universe have it all under control. So trust the journey. We've got abundance is flowing to you. I am rich in all things. And that's one of my favourite affirmations, because abundance is about everything. You know, sometimes we think about abundance as money, financial, material resources, when really abundance is everything we love and want. Health, wealth, opportunities, joy, bliss, feeling good, all this stuff. You know, we say we have an abundance of joy. We have an abundance. Abundance means plenty. And plenty means you feel rich, you feel fulfilled, you feel satisfied. I am rich in all things. That means there's plenty of treasures and wonders around you and within you and coming to you. So abundance is flowing to you, magic is coming to you. So you may find that during February, it's a very powerful month. You may find that you gain things. You gain what you've been wanting to gain. So I feel there's going to be an increase in finances, an increase in flow. So this could also be clients flowing to you, you know, people coming to you for help, or, you know, things happening, great things flowing to you. Flowing with life, flowing with change, big changes, you know, as well as, and I have to say what they're telling me to say, if you're going through your change of life, I am, okay, things are going to be flowing to you more. So you may feel that, you know, there's a big flow there. So it could be increasing period, or, you know, any flow. And they're also telling me it's a very fertile time. So, you know, it's also an opportunity where things could happen. Giving birth to new dreams, giving birth to new things, getting pregnant. So, you know, if you are spending time with your twin and you don't want to get pregnant yet, just make sure you're taking precautions. So I do feel there's going to be an increased flow in many things. We've also got let the past go. So it's a great month to move on from the past, to move on from karmic energies. I lovingly release the past. So it's also a great month to forgive and forget and heal. And, you know, we don't really ever forget, but we can forgive. And we can make sure it doesn't happen again. So forgive, let go, heal. It's the great month to do this, to move on from the past. You are valuable, know your worth. I am valuable. So that's a great affirmation to use in February, because you are valuable and you are strong and you are safe and protected. I am valuable. You are a diamond, you are unique, you are special. There's nobody like you. And for your twin flame, you are the whole package, regardless of what they say, how things seem, or what else is going on. And when they are with someone else, you learn your value. You learn to release jealousy or anger or pain. So you are valuable, know your worth. So things could be happening in your life in February to help you to know how special you are, how valuable you really are. Opportunities coming in, people wanting you. So I feel there could also be people desiring you in February. You may get hit up on social media. Now, I'm not saying you're interested in that, because you may have eyes just for your twin, but you're going to have people around you interested in you, wanting you. You may get job offers or opportunities, people wanting something from you. So, be very aware of how powerful you are, because you deserve love and you are loving. And this is coming from the angels. So the angels are saying to you, you deserve love. You deserve romantic love. You deserve love from another. You deserve to feel at peace with your journey. So affirmations: I am loved. I am rich in all things. I am valuable. I am exactly where I am meant to be. So let yourself be loved. I allow love into my life. Sometimes we've been hurt so badly, we put barriers up around our hearts and we're not letting that love in. Or we've been hurt, so we don't feel we deserve love because we feel we've done things wrong or we've made mistakes. And the angels are reminding you there's no mistakes in spiritual truth. You've done everything right. So allow yourself to be loved. So the message from heaven is we've got roles and hats. Hat. So this is about taking your hat off to what you've been learning. This is your message from spirit. So the angels are saying we have to feel free. Take your hat off, allow all the wisdom to come in. The roles that we play can change. We can change. Like 1 minute we can be a light worker, then we can be a lover, then we can be a friend, we can be a sister, a brother, a daughter, a son, a mother, a father. We go through many, many different roles in our life and we're always being protected. So your roles will change as you get older. As you become more spiritually mature, you realize that you are a part of everything and everything is a part of you. And we realize in our soul that pain helps us. It's what it says, what hurts heals. The wound is where the healing begins. So when we go through pain, when we go through struggle, when we go through hurt, it allows ourselves to observe what's hurting us, address why it's occurring, and feel it and heal it accordingly. So there's also a lot of healing energy coming in, and I feel the divine masculine especially in a lot of pain in February because they're coming to terms with so many things and they're realizing so many things. So I do feel a lot of the divine masculines in February are going to be spending a lot of time isolated and on their own to work things out. They may need space. And if you think they're happy in a karmic situation because you've seen a picture on social media or something, look through the illusion. It's 3D illusion. In spiritual truth, they're spending a lot of time in fear or isolated, overcoming pain. And the angels are saying, I am illuminating your mind. So Archangel Uriel illuminating your mind. And not long ago, I did a little power cleanse with the angels. They're actually uplifted your energy and helped you to remove negative thinking and weeds from your own garden of your mind to replace it with new seeds and flowers and beautiful energy and miracles. So go to the playlist and look in the power cleanses and pick out that video. So you're illuminating your mind. You're finding your way. Archangel Uriel, the golden angel, is helping you to see with beauty and love and to understand and gain clarity and understanding of why we go through what we're going through. And look at this, the 7 of Pentacles. So it's a very powerful month because it's a month for becoming clear about what you want, asking for what you want, setting your intentions and believing that you deserve it. So when we ask and we believe, then we receive. We ask, we pray, we talk to heaven, we visualize, we light candles, we set our intention to the universe, we put things into our vortex of creation. And then we believe, we know our prayer has been heard, we have unwavering faith about it, we know that when we are seeing our dream around, it's showing us a preview of what's to come. So it boosts our faith, it buoys our faith, and then we open our arms to receive. So the big message coming through is great blessings coming in, and they are giving me the 7 in that card too. So between February and July, all your dreams and all your blessings and everything you're asking for now and in the past are starting to manifest. So, if something comes into your life this month that you don't want, or you don't like very much, you're being reminded that that could be due to previous negative thinking or previous negative thought patterns that you've manifested now. So what you create and set out now will be coming forward between now and July. So who cares about the past? Let that go. It's gone. So remember, what is happening and showing up now is what you've been manifesting before. What you manifest now is what's going to show up soon. So wipe the slate clean. Forgive me fear. Let go of fear. Replace it with faith and see this month as a whole new opportunity, a whole new time of growth for you with the water tiger energy, to be brave, to be courageous, to face your fears, to move forward fearlessly with the help of Archangel Michael, to move towards your truth. And don't get triggered or take anything personally. If you feel alone, give yourself love. If you're craving something from them, give it to yourself and your cup will magically overflow. And then before you know it, everything you want will start flowing in. Have a great month, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.